Okay. You all know I'm a huge stay. You all know they're my number one. Stray Kids, I think they're the most exciting group in K-pop. I've been a huge champion of them for the past since 2020. Just to toot my own horn for a second, in 2020, I said this is the most interesting group, and they will be the biggest group in K-pop in a couple years. So here we are. So I'm a massive stay, and there's a lot that happened on the SBS stage that was really disappointing. This was a year-end show. It was like SBS Gayo, a big kind of arena stadium type of layout. So there was like a center stage and some catwalks. Not only did the lighting just not work for some of their show while everyone else got really fancy, cool light effects, but they turned off their backtrack and put on Super Shy by New Jeans while Stray Kids were in the middle of the performance. Do you know how confusing and disorienting that is for a performer? Like, that's ridiculous. That's totally unacceptable. And what's interesting is that didn't happen for one other group or one other person. That only happened for Stray Kids. Not only did their lighting and everything else not work, they literally turned off their backtrack and put Super Shy by New Jeans on. What? What? Who's in charge of this? Who is doing this? Because to me, that's not just an innocent mistake. I don't understand how in the middle of someone's set, you could accidentally turn off their audio and put another group's on. So do I think they were purposely sabotaged? Yes, I do. It didn't happen to any other group the whole show. And interestingly, this was the second time that they had something happen to them during a year-end celebration or award show where a HYBE artist was all of a sudden being featured in the middle of their performance. Like a week or two previously, while they were performing, all of a sudden facts about 17 starts scrolling on the screen below them. It was weird. And that one I thought, well, maybe that was an innocent mistake. But now that this has happened twice and it's only the Stray Kids and it's HYBE artists being promoted in the middle of their performance, I don't know, guys. I mean, I don't even think it's like being a conspiracy theorist. I think it's yeah, this stinks to me. And I do think there was something there. Even if it was accidental, okay, so let's say no one's sabotaging it, they just are accidentally having their performances get screwed up. I think they should refuse to go back. I think that they should refuse to go back. And this SBS issue was such a giant F up that they didn't post Stray Kids' performance. You know, they immediately started posting all the artist performances on YouTube on their official channel. So fans who didn't get to tune in could check them out, which of course I always do. I like that that stuff's right there for me. But Stray Kids was nowhere to be found because they waited and edited out that part because there was such an uproar on social media and such an uproar from fans for what happened. So they tried to like cover it up. We saw it. Everyone saw it. You're not slick. You're not, no. Everyone knows what happened. And it doesn't matter if you edit out that little part, like in doing that, they're trying to make it like Stray Kids screwed up their performance. That's even worse. Yeah. Miss me with that. You're not slick. You're not like fooling everyone. Stray Kids are amazing live performers. And that was really unfair. And I wish JYP would say, screw you, we're never coming back. You know, when your artists get treated like that, there's a lot of politics behind the scenes. And I always go back to what happened with Mama and EXO. And when they said they were never coming back and pulled them out of there, good. Good. I was so happy to see that. And now, you know, years later, things have softened again, and SM artists go to Mamas, and EXO was nominated, even though they screwed them over once again this year. But I think as a label owner and as a representative and as management, you need to stick up for your artists. When something like that happens, nah, I hope everything that has to do with SBS, Stray Kids do not attend or help them in any way moving forward. They don't deserve it. That is such a major disrespectful F up. And yeah, I don't understand how that wasn't on purpose. And they've never given like a real explanation or apology either. So I don't know, not to be a conspiracy theorist, but only stray kids and only HYBE artists. Hmm. Anyways,